I've heard that you started with 3 lakhs and you became a crorepati.
I'm really skeptical to come to the market. The highest aim I had in my life is to get 3 times a meal and 2 times a coffee. That is the highest aim we used to have. In my childhood, 13 years of old, in a summer holidays, I used to go to the work along with my father. My salary is 13 rupees. You will be paid 13 rupees, and that 13 rupees also will go to my father, and I will get only 50 paise or 1 rupee as a beta. So thus, the real value of the money.
This famous personality rocked the market just within 10 years from the day of his start. Means today is his 10 years completing and he's a big name in the market. Algos, straddles, wheel strategies, everything belongs to him. IT Jegan sir.
Being an author of Soft and Survival is very difficult to digest. I believe in Holy Grail, but I don't believe in static Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is always dynamic. Each year it is different. So once the covered call is profitable, then you have to do it again and again.
Though it looks simple, it is complicated.
But I'll tell you, I'm going to say something complicated than this one.
I have even heard that you've never made losses in past 10-15 years at all. So one thing I would discuss with you. One of my favorite oscillator is RSI and yours too. So what is the difference between the way you study? Because I study more of divergences, breakouts and all that in RSI along with the prices. What is the thing you study in RSI? That is one thing which will interest me particularly.
One thing what I like in indicator is it controls the noise of the price action, because price action, people say actually don't use indicator, you should use only the price. I definitely have a different opinion. Okay, because indicators is nothing but it's a derived form of price only. So indicator is also price to me. Okay, because it is not derived from some other part, it is derived from the price only. So indicator is also price. Second thing, it controls your noise. Sometimes when you look at in the eyes, you don't know how the momentum is going on. So it gives a clear picture than the price. Okay, number one. And RSI is a leading indicator. It is not lagging indicator like a moving average. That part I like. And moreover, it is a relative strength. Okay, so that way actually I like the RSI. And you can use any indicator, but the first indicator I looked as RSI, which I loved it, so I'm using it for RSI. The simple, when RSI is going above the range, like above 70, people say it is a resistance, and below 30 it is a support. I would say that whenever market is touching the resistance, it has a strong willpower to go up and again. Okay, so I always to my team I used to say cloud. Okay, so above RSI, say for example this is 70, a market is crossing 70, then you will see lot of cloud. It is staying above 70 for pretty long time. Because Indian market is a bull market by nature, equity market is a bull market. So most of the stocks spend so much time above 70. But when you look at the below 30, it doesn't spend much time. So it is easy to develop a long build-up strategies if RSI is going above 70. And whenever market is touching the 30, and then it is easy to develop a pullback strategies from 30 to it going down and then going above, crossing down and then crossing up above the 30. It's good pullback strategy you can design. Above 70, you can always do a trend following.
So which parameters you use? Same 30-70?
Yeah, 30-70, same.
And time frame?
Time frame I use 75 minutes time frame, and I use also 15 minutes time frame for pullback.
15?
15.
1-5. So 75 and 15, these are the two multi-time frames you use. And in both you keep the same parameters.
Yeah. You can use any parameter, not an issue. You can use RSI 5, 6, 7, 8, all will give money. But as long as you make sure that actually the cloud is very strong with the RSI. Say for example, if you are using RSI 20, example RSI of 20, and And if you look at the chart, you will come to know if the cloud will be very, very strong. So if the cloud is more, if the particular underlying is giving lot of, is staying above 70 for pretty long time, it is good for trend following. If it is not spending, it is not good for trend following. In that example, Nifty is not so great when compared to the bank. It is profitable with the Nifty, but the stock which are having a great trending nature like a bank Nifty, okay, so we'll spend more time in momentum, we'll spend more time in overbought. So it has to stay in a overbought zone for pretty long time. That stocks you need to choose. So that way it is RSI is much, much better.
I have heard a lot about a wheel strategy.
Yeah.
And I think I've seen somewhere your wheel strategy and many other strategies. Which strategy you prefer to show to our viewers?
So wheel strategy is mainly for investors. Okay. So generally what they do, you buy some stocks and you sell call option, right? And I have given you can go on watch in YouTube's. So I mentioned big boy covered call, wherein how do you make a covered call for the stocks you are holding. But when things are, say for example, the underlying is going up and then it is touching your call, in such a cases, I'll explain it here. Okay. Say for example, you are buying some stocks and Reliance example. Okay. And then you are selling a call. This is said to be a covered call, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there are two scenarios can happen. Okay, so if market is coming down, you will book this call and will sell a call again in the next month. So this is a simple logic. Okay, and then what else you can do? If Reliance is, say for example, Reliance is going up above your call, then what you do? You square off this call with the loss, and Reliance also actually what you square off the positions. Okay, and then what you do actually, you will sell a put at the money. This is called cash secured put.
Okay.
Okay, and if Reliance is continuously going, you need to do a profit booking and sell the put again, sell the put again. By any chance, if Reliance is coming down, then you book a loss in put and then buy Reliance. So this is a simple strategy. So because you are buying the Reliance in the best price, that's through the cash secured put. Let me explain in detail. Okay, so because so first let me explain the cash secured put. Then only you will understand the covered call. Okay, so you want to buy any stocks with the cheaper price. So what are you doing? Simply sell at the money put. Say for example, Reliance. Say for example, it is 50 rupees. I'm giving it a simple example. So if market goes up, you will eat this 50 rupees and then again you will sell this put till it comes to loss. So once it comes to loss, you want to say for example, once it comes to loss, you book the loss here and then buy the Reliance for cheaper price. Okay, so this is called cash secured put. Once you buy the stocks, right now you have a Reliance and you sell a call for OTM to eat the premium. Okay,
so roughly how much % premium?
Generally what I do, say for example, if Reliance is say for example 1000, then 1.25% of this value wherever it is available I sell.
Means approximately around about 12.5 rupees.
12.5 rupees wherever it is. I
sell that call you will sell.
That call I used to sell. Okay?
You don't see at highest call open interest or something like that?
No, I don't see it.
Okay.
Okay. So 1.25% of the LTP wherever it is available, I go and sell it. Okay. So once you sell it, if the Reliance is not going up, then I squared off this position, and then again I'll sell it again till the Reliance is going up. Okay. If Reliance is going up, then you need to square off this this call option, and you need to sell the Reliance, and then you have to do the CSP, cash secured put. So the logic will come like this. Okay. First you do the CSB. Okay. it's profitable, do it again and again and again and again. Profitable means, okay. So this is profitable, plus and then tick, okay. Plus, if suppose if it fails, okay, if it fails, if it is in loss, then you need to exit the CSP, and then what you have to do, you need to buy the underlying, and you need to do a covered call, okay. So once the covered call is profitable, then you have to do it again and again. If the covered call fails, you need to go to CSP again.
Got it. Though it looks simple, it is complicated.
But I'll tell you that I'm going to say something complicated than this one. Okay. This is a wheel strategy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll tell you the simplest version of this one. Okay. First, you do the CSB, cascade put, then you buy a Reliance and you do a covered call. Okay. If suppose covered call is making a loss, what generally you do? You exit the call and you exit the Reliance. Exactly, right? So when you exit the Reliance, assume that actually you are shorting in a futures because you want to hold this one for a long-term capital gain.
Okay, tell me one thing. Now, being we are in the period of delivery period, where if your in the money call is there, you have to give the delivery if you have sold the call. If it is in the money put, you have sold a put, you get the delivery. Then do I need to do the transaction in cash also? Directly I can give the delivery when the options days expired.
Yeah, when in the money, you are talking about call or put.
Like say, if my call has become in the money,
then automatically you can give a delivery. Right?
That's what. I don't have to square it off and give the delivery, sell over here in cash and all that.
With the new, yeah, true. You don't need to do this one. But with the strategies, actually, you need to square off your call. I'll tell you how. Okay. So assume that actually right now you don't want to sell your Reliance cash. So one option is you can do Reliance futures.
Okay.
Short. Exactly right. But you are not going to do it.
Yes.
Okay. You are not going to either exit your cash one or you are not going to short the futures. Okay. Now coming to this one, if your covered call is failed, what are you going to do? Exit Reliance and then you are going to do CSP.
Okay. Again.
These are the two steps you are going to do. Continuously, right? Now for exit Reliance, what I am going to do? Future short. Okay. Which is equivalent, na? And equivalent to this synthetic short. Okay. What is synthetic short? Sell a call and buy a put. Yes or no? Yes. All are isomorphic. Isomorphic is they look different but they are same. Now you have this one. This one is equivalent to squaring of your cash market. Okay. Now you do the CSP. What is CSP? Sell, put. Now you mix. This is cancelled. You need to sell only at the money call. Got it, na? Simple mathematics. So now
for you.
Huh?
For you.
Correct.
Let me understand. I think I'll have to see your interview at least 2-3 times to understand this.
So as a simple exit Reliance, instead of doing exit Reliance, you are doing a short futures. Instead of doing short futures, you are doing a synthetic one where sell at the money call, buy the at the money put. Now you have to do a CSP. CSP is selling at the money put. So this is cancelled and net wise you need to sell only sell ATM call. So the advanced wheel strategy will come like this. Do a CSP. If CSP is successful, do this. Okay. And then if CSP is failed, actually you are going to buy Reliance. Okay. And then you are doing sell OTM call. This is a covered call. Correct, na? This step 1, this step 2, this step 3. Okay. If covered call fails, then you will do this one. If this sell fails, then you need to sell ATM call. Don't do anything.
Right. We used to do such type of strategies during our ring times. That was known as Vyaj Badla. So what we used to do is we used to buy the shares, and we know that this share is always shortage in the market. So we used to do Badla for that. And you Badla means rollover,
Right.
and we used to get a good amount of interest on that.
Right.
So we
SLB.
yeah, nowadays it is known as SLBM, but that time it was Vyaj Badla. Same thing, if I put it now with this options, it becomes the wheel strategy. So it becomes more lucrative and more fantastic.
Correct.
Only the thing is why I'm saying ki I want to see your videos 2-3 times to understand from viewers' point of view, because many viewers who are looking at this will find it a bit difficult to understand. So give them some simple strategy which they can use it, if you don't mind.
No, they can see. Advanced wheel strategy is difficult to digest, but if you are understanding it, actually it is very easy.
So give us some simple strategies which you do.
Simple strategy.
Straddle and strangles which you do.
It's really complicated, right?
See, viewers will find it bit. There are smart viewers who will digest it immediately, but we have some retail participants who want to become from 3 lakhs to a crorepati. So some good strategy for them.
Okay, so if that is the case, okay, so you can do the analysis, and based on the analysis, you can market analysis, based on which you can do 1DT positional trade. That is better.
What analysis exactly?
F1 analysis you can do. Okay, so generally what I do, future open interest analysis.
Okay.
And option open interest analysis.
For
Nifty or Bank Nifty,
okay.
Nifty or Sensex, whatever it may be. Okay. So how I do? Simple. Take future OIA. Okay. First, let's do a future OIA.
Okay.
Simple analysis. If OIS is increasing, then speculation is very strong.
Yeah.
If OIS is decreasing, then liquidation is strong. Liquidation is there. Means that they are closing the contract. Okay. So thus, if future OI is increasing and market is also going up, it is a long build up.
Yeah.
Okay. If future OI is going up and market is coming down, then it is a short.
True.
So whenever you look at the long and short, and market is going to blast. Okay, so people look at a lot of indicators, but everything when it comes to market, they need to take a position. If they're opening a new contract, then definitely it will be in the open interest. So if there is a 10%, 5 to 10% increase in the future YI, that is where you have to be very, very careful. So after the long build up and short build up, you know the market direction, whether market is going up or going down, right? So then you can also confirm the max spine. So the max spine is nothing but the place where option sellers are thinking that the market will settle for the given expiry. So if you can check the yesterday max spine and today max spine. Okay, if the max spine is increasing, that means that option sellers are bullish. So if the max spine is also, because you take away of future and you take away of option. So if both are confirming that market is taking a bullish view, then you can take a call debit spread 1 day before expiry or 2 days before expiry also you can take. I'm going to take a debit spread, not a credit spread. So most option seller will like a credit spread, but I personally love the debit spread. But debit spread, people will say you need to do OTM debit spread or in the money debit spread. You need to do a half OTM, half ITM debit spread. Say for example, market is in like this, then buy ITM call option and sell OTM call option. Okay, and if 200 strike price in the money, it's a 200 strike price out of the money, so that your theta is 0. If market is opening the same place tomorrow, then there is no loss to you.
So how much deep ITM you are taking?
It doesn't matter. Generally, I do one ITM, one
leg,
one or two ITM.
Okay, 1 or 2 leg ITM.
2 legs ITM, and how much in the money you are going, the same out of the money you need to go and sell, so that if market is opening at the same place, you don't lose money in the theta.
Okay.
So theta neutral strategies, and it's a purely delta game. Market is gapping up tomorrow or market is going up, then you make money, and market is going down, you make loss.
Good. So this is a simple strategy.
Simple strategy. This you can do with the stock as well. So because beta neutral.
But stocks we can't do mostly in last week.
Yeah, you can do it in next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because last week is because of expiry brokers, maximum brokers they don't allow in the last week
True.
for carry trades, and the margin also increases drastically.
True.
So we have to opt for next week.
Yeah.
So according to you, this is the best strategy
This
we
is the
can
best strategy because the downside is limited, and if you want more profit, you can do more spread.
more spread means in the number of
Number of
strike
lots.
prices or in the number of lots.
Lots also you can increase. Once market goes up, you can move your debit spread up to get more profit.
Okay, you can keep on shifting your debit
Yeah,
spreads.
roll up your.
Roll up, and if the market is falling, can we roll down also? We can
Yeah, you
roll
can.
down.
Roll down. Yes, true.
Or we can reverse and create it for a
Yeah,
put
you
spread.
can do the put debit spread also. You can create if market is bearish.
That was this was much simpler for our viewers,
I know.
and I think very interesting too, because in the money put buying and writing in out of the money put, or in the money call buying and writing in out of the money call is simply superb, very superb, simple debit strategy. So that wheel strategy is okay with smart traders and HNIs who can do that. But
this also again little complicated, but you don't want to complicate.
I don't want to complicate because otherwise our viewers will run away. They won't. They'll say, "What have you taken, Jyoti? It is we've not understood anything." So I want to give them something good feel. Right? How you come to know that this time is for this strategy and this time is for this strategy?
You do the back testing of each year, so you will come to know
that which strategy will work now.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so with the help of that, you then decide your current year or current month's ka strategy. Okay, just give me your full name because still no date. I only know you by IT Jegan.
My full name is Jegathesan. In Tamil Nadu, we don't have a last name. So we used to put our father name as a last name. Okay, so Jegathesan Durairaj as per the passport. And people used to call me Jegan. And I want to get the Jegan name in a Twitter, but the Jegan name, I couldn't find it. So since I'm from IT background, information technology, so not from income tax. So I named this IT Jegan because I'm from IT background.
Oh,
so
I was wondering ki IT has some name behind your full name.
No.
That is I was saying ki till date I don't know his full name. I only know Jegan, and then what is that?
I really like IT job.
So you were in IT job?
I was in IT job for 15 years.
Oh, and after that, then what made you come over here in stock market?
See, I'm coming from a very humble background. Okay, so people say actually middle class, and I'm below middle class. Okay, so my father is a mason, so construction worker. My mom is a housewife, and I'm the first graduate in my family. Okay, and even in my entire family tree, I'm the first graduate. The highest aim I had in my life is to get 3 times a meal and 2 times a coffee.
Okay,
that is the highest aim we used to have. So from such a background. Coming to IT background, the reason why I like the IT job is full of merit. In any other job, you can see recommendations, little bit of recommendation, it is allowed. But in IT job, it is a purely merit. So you if you are capable, you will easily get a job in IT. And I'm really grateful to my IT job because it paid off me really well. And 2003 to 2018, I was in IT job, but I came to market in 2015. The reason why I came to stock market for a different vision doesn't mean that I don't like IT. I like IT. I'm really grateful to IT, but for better prospect, right? So from an employee to the entrepreneur. So that was a great vision to great vision. So from better place, I came coming to best place.
I've heard that you started with 3 lakhs and you became a crorepati. I would like to know because many of the retail participants wish to become a crorepati with such a small capital in the stock market.
So my humble request is first, Mr. Jyoti ma'am, actually do not call me sir, because I have a great respect just because actually you have written an NSE book and we are a great follower of you. So I'm a very young guy compared to you, so you can call me IT Jegan or Jegan. You can call me. Yes, the reason why I started with the 3 lakhs doesn't mean that I don't have a money. I have a close to 10 lakhs. Uh, I mean, I can manage to get a 10 lakhs, but I'm really skeptical to come to the market because I'm coming from a humble background. In my childhood, 13 years of old, in a summer holidays, I used to go to the work along with my father. My salary is 13 rupees for one day. You need to work in sunlight. Okay, so since morning 8 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock, you need to work really hard. You will be paid 13 rupees, and that 13 rupees also will go to my father, and I will get only 50 paise or 1 rupee as a beta. So thus, the real value of the money. Suddenly coming to the market and then losing the money, it is not something I can accept, I can digest. So by gene, I don't have that thought process. Hence, I thought that okay, so let's get with the 3 lakhs, and let's take a risk of, say, for example, 25% or 30%. If things are not really going well, anyway, we are having a nice job and good respectable salary as well. Okay, so you can continue the job. So I started with the 3 lakhs. So from and it was really successful because everything was skeptical. Okay, so there is no confirmation that actually I'll make a profit. But I would say that actually I got a blessing from the market as well, because the time I came to market, the market blessed me with the profit because market was peaceful. And so too much green period for option sellers in 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I had, and we had a leverage also during that time, so we can take a leverage as well, and you can make more money. Not the case like this, right? So then I borrowed the money from LIC, then I took a loan. So it is not straight away from 3 lakhs to 3 crore or 6 crore or 7 crore pati. I took a leverage from the broker, I took a leverage from a loan, I took a leverage, and everything I took once I was sitting with a profit, not from the day one. So once I'm sitting with the 5 lakhs profit, 10 lakhs profit, and that 5 lakhs profit, 10 lakhs profit, I had as a stop loss. Okay, so we can, because if you are in a low level, okay, if you are making good profit, that with the cushion, if you are taking a leverage, leverage is a double-edged sword. Sometimes it can give you good profits, good loss as well. Since I had a cushion and I had a good period, I made so much money. So with that, actually, I was able to do a crores of profit, and I have a detailed YouTube video how each year I made a profit. What was the Brahmastra in those years? Because I believe in Holy Grail, but I don't believe in static Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is always dynamic. Each year it is different. So 2014 and 15, what was that? Uh, Leverage. 2018, 19, this 920 straddle with the highest premium. So you made a huge profit. So Holy Grail is a dynamic one. So I always read this book, Who Moved My Cheese? Okay, so this cheese getting moved to different place. So the alpha will change. So it is not in the same place. Sometimes intraday, sometimes with the leverage, sometimes with the positional, sometimes with the trend. So you should know what is your alpha, and according to you need to exploit. So being a trader, so that's what I had done to be a crorepati.
I have even heard that you never made losses in past 10-15 years at all.
I made losses in a month on month actually it is, but year on year it is a positive. And in social media, I used to post with 1 crore because of this lot of. I don't want to expose the entire financial this thing, right? So year on year it is positive, for sure. Because I do a lot of strategies, not only with the intraday, I do positional, I do trend following. So some year, if positional is not doing, intraday will do. Intraday is not doing, so trend following will do. Last year and this year, trend following has given a good money. So so you do diversified one, and by nature, option selling, I do the hedged one. So I'm not going to make a big loss at all. The risk per day is sort of 2%. Uh, so no issue at all.
How did come to your mind to become a seller? Because generally, when a person comes, he comes with the intention of buying, because basically it is thought that in buying options, your loss is only up to the premium, but in writing, your loss is unlimited. So,
That
How
is
did
a
it come to your mind that you should start with writing?
that is a mindset with which I came to market. Okay, so when I came to the market, the day one, I read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, written by Robert Kiyosaki.
Yeah.
He said actually a four quadrant. Okay, so one quadrant is employee. I was employee, then self-employed, and you work for your time. And second is business, and third one is investor. So you have to be a businessman and investors. And in the book, he was clearly talking that actually, if you want to be a rich man, you have to think like and be like a rich people. So I started thinking like a rich people. So I started paying money for workshop, because I know that there are fake trainers, there are not useful trainees available outside. So, but I don't mind. But I am in the search of good content. Okay, if somebody is not giving good content, that's fine, and write off it and go for a next course. So like that, I was searching. Okay, so from the course, what I understood that actually big shots, they sell options. And in the course they talk about option buy, option selling, futures, intraday, cash market, everything, arbitrage. They'll talk all nuts and bolts of stock market and all the corners of stock market. But what I need, so what big stocks are doing. So when I came to know that big institutions are selling options, during that time I don't know short strangle, short shuttle, how to manage and all these things. I don't know anything about option selling. I came to option selling from the day one. And as soon as I heard that actually most of the retail people are buying options, so I was not interested in option buying. It's not about making money, it's about following, copycatting what rich people do. So from the day one, sell options.
Great. So, what type of strategies basically you use?
So I started with the strangle. So anybody who's selling options will start with the strangle. Okay, so during that time there was no weekly expiry, so it was a monthly expiry. So I started selling strangles and then managing that one. I was doing really well. The market was also not supporting it. So yeah, come and then make use of the positional leverage also was there during that time. So sell options and then sell options in Nifty and Bank Nifty, and then manage your delta, make sure that it is going to zero. That way I was making a very decent money, and we had a monthly expiry. I used to take it 10 times leverage with the broker, and then make a killing profit out of it at starting. And it was happening till 2016. Okay, and 2000, after 2016 I started after I started reading a lot of books of foreign authors. So they were saying about selling option and going bankrupt, because you eat like a chicken and shit like a elephant. So when you make a loss, you make a pada loss. When you make a profit, you make a chota profit, which I'm not really comfortable. And I thought that actually we should do only the risk defense strategy. So I shifted to risk defense strategy, wherein I started selling options in monthly and started buying a hedge in weekly. OTM says the same thing. By that time, we had a margin advantage also. Exchange started giving it. So that strategy I was doing. Then I was doing a volatility arbitrage, wherein I sell options with the stocks. I buy options with the Bank Nifty. Sell options in banking stocks and buy options with the Bank Nifty. So that also made a good money during that time because the premium was too good. Then close to 2019 and 20, I started doing a intraday short shuttle. So with that one, actually, we made a killing profit. And last 2 years, it was not so great return. I do agree. Last 2 years, but it is not a return only in intraday, but positional, and then the trends were the trends given a good profit. Uh, so that is a story. But now I'm concentrating more on positional, and little option buy strategies also I have included right now, just because since 2023 market had given decent profit for option buy as well, because before 2023 there was a grace premium for option seller. Right now there is no grace premium for option seller. Okay, so it's more of delta play. Okay, it's not based on the theta. So earning theta is very easy before 2023, but it was really tough to earn the theta. Still you can earn, but the kind of drawdown it goes through, it is a very really painful. So planning to do positional. I'm also doing a positional right now, little, and intraday. as well as the trends. And I also started doing your cash market momentum investmenting also.
You were never scared of gamma blast?
Kyun? Why? Because
Because if delta moved drastically
we have a stop loss, right? So gamma can be
overnight.
Overnight, actually, I do the hedged one.
Okay.
I for every sell.
Initially or from starting?
Starting, that's why, right? So it is a blessing from the market. So 2014-15 to 2016, there was no gamma at all. There was no gamma at all. Moreover, what I do 2 to 3 days before the expiry, I used to square off my position.
Okay.
So I always 2 weeks before the expiry, at least 1 week before the expiry, I shift to the next month.
Okay, that was the reason you were never scared of gamma blast.
But there was no big gap down during that period. But the gap down started after the Trump got selected in 2016. I had a 5% loss.
But it happened even in 2020 COVID period.
2020, I did not trade for 6 months of time because the VIX was
was too high. It
too
went
high.
up to 85.
And I couldn't read the option premium at all. So I said, actually, I was sitting.
But premiums were also too good. 135 was the IVs.
Yeah,
approximate for Nifties and all.
Whatever the premium you give, if you blink it and open your eye, the premium will be different. So
yes,
it is not in our control at all.
Too fast. I used to see Nifty ka premium around for 10,000 put 200, 800, 300, 1200. Same day, closing at 600. Next day, opening straight away for 1500. Then from 1500 to 700. And I was wondering, what is this? Then I saw a spread between bid and ask, 700 and 1500, 1600. What is all going on? Better to stay away.
And you sell options in Corona period. The next second you have to adjust your positions. That is how it is. So for being an orthodox option seller, it is very difficult to digest. I understand higher the premium, higher the profit, but higher the tension, higher the stress. And
that's true. Your glow on the face will go away. With higher risk and higher tensions. One last question I would like to ask. We have spoken of high VIX. Now, today when I'm discussing with you, the VIX is 12.5. It is falling drastically. It came down from 20s to 12.5 within a month only. Not even a month. In this time, you still prefer to do writing with low premiums?
When premium is coming down, definitely selling strategy will work. Once the premium VIX is going up, then you will have a challenge. Then you have to shift your strategies to calendar.
Anytime it can shift up, na? It can move up.
Yeah, it can move up.
Then you'll have a risk, na?
You have a risk. As far I know, in stock market, the only instrument that is coming very slow down and goes up very fast is a VIX.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All other instrument is to go very slow and then used to come fast.
So in the falling VIX mode,
it is easy to make money in selling.
Yes, but
once the VIX is increasing, then the only strategy that works is the calendar. And then VIX is increasing, then it is good to short the market.
Okay.
But in generally, you can shift to the calendar strategies wherein you can make little money with the calendar.
So friends, with these type of calendars and all these type of strategies, we'll call Mr. Jegan again and speak to him. I'm getting hungry with all the strategies. I want to learn everything from Jegan. And I'll call him again. What say, friends? Would you like me to call him again? I want your reply. Of course, like and subscribe, so you have to do. Write the comments and let me know what strategies you want to learn from Jegan sir. Based on that, I will call Jegan sir. I think one podcast or 2 podcasts are not enough, right? So you reply to me whether 1 or 2 podcasts are enough or no. So I'll be waiting for your answer. Thank you, my friends. Bye.